What is up, everybody? It's your boy Jonathan. We're back on another video today. A shout out to all the supporters to the channel. I really appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Honestly, man, I got so many things. I just want to say, So I'm just gonna go right ahead and say, Today I wanted to address the importance of stepping out of your comfort zone. Stepping out of your comfort zone in life is so powerful, so important. What I notice is that when you're sleeping, you're not really living, right? But when you're awake, when you're awake throughout the entire day, you have to have something that's stimulating your mind, right? You have to have something that can drive you, something that can push you forward, help you to evolve, help you to grow your knowledge and understanding of life, right? And it's like, I love it, let's say, for example, stepping out of your comfort zone could be, making a YouTube video today, right? When you're making a YouTube video, when you're making something that, causes you to step outside of yourself and to think, you have to like figure things out, and like you got to be on your feet too, right? You kind of have to, let's say, improvise and whatnot. Especially for me, something that I always wanted to build was confidence and courage, right? These two important things these two things that I value, because confidence and courage are two things that I feel like I lack, and when I step out of my comfort zone, I can confront myself. I can tell myself, you know what, Johnny, you gotta push yourself a little bit. You gotta build that confidence and build that courage, to do what it is that you want to do, or to kind of put yourself allow yourself to feel comfortable in uncomfortable situations. I love what Steve Harvey said. He says that if you're not stepping out of your comfort zone, then you're failing, right? Like that's where you're gonna fail, right? Success or trying to be a better person, or the process of evolution has everything to do with being in an uncomfortable state of mind, or being in an uncomfortable place, right? Or feeling uncomfortable physically. Because that's the idea of it, right? Steve Harvey says that success is not a comfortable procedure, right? It requires a lot from you. It requires more than just what we think we already know, right? I think in our uncomfortable moments, that's where we find who we truly are, right? That's the most beautiful thing about this idea, is that you find your true self. You allow people to see your true colors, right? You can emphasize what you believe to be true, whatever it is that kind of makes you is going to solidify within you. And every single time that I was going through trials and tribulations, going through so many different struggles in my life, I realized that is exactly what happened, right? I just became a stronger version of who I already was. My identity was solidified, my beliefs were solidified, more of my values were solidified, right? And it's beautiful, because I just love to connect this back to even, when I was watching the Dark Knight Rises movie, right? That Batman movie, because it really touched me, when I saw, Bruce Wayne, he's in that cave, right? That Bane put him in, and essentially what he had to do was he had to really just believe in himself. He had to really truly just rise out of that darkness, right? Hence Dark Knight Rises, it's just, wow. It's like he really just beat Bane at his own game, right? That idea that, you're nothing without the suit, or you're nothing without that Batman logo, or just, he feels like he kind of broke him already, right? But I think that, what Bruce Wayne did, I think he just really, he found who he was, and he went internal. And he just knew he knew what mattered to him. He knew what he had to do in his life, and he knew that he had to do whatever it takes to make sure that what he values stays valued, right? What he believes to be important stays important, no matter what may stand in his way, right? And he will do it, and he did whatever it took. He sacrificed the safety of his own safety to ensure that he could, so he could get out of the cave and save Gotham, right? So but I think we can even just to finish it off beautifully, we could even look back at Jesus Christ on that cross, right? the most uncomfortable situation that you could probably ever find yourself in, because apparently Jesus Christ's death on the cross is the most painful way to die, apparently, right? The most excruciating pain that you could ever experience. So I guess what you realize there is, you realize who Jesus Christ truly is, right? He's put on the cross. He's basically sacrificed, right? He's getting killed in the most painful way, but it shows us who he truly is. And Jesus Christ, he's a man of love, right? He died on the cross for us, for our own sins, right? The most selfless act in like the history of the world. Like basically more selfless than any human being that has ever lived, right? And he changed our lives, and he changed the world forever, right? No one, there's literally no one that can amount to what Jesus Christ did. No one could match that, right? That very act. And so, yeah, it showed us who he truly was. A man of love, a man that is, willing to express his love in the highest form, right? And that is through, by a literal sacrifice, right? And the Bible says too, no way that you could show your love more than by dying for your own friends. It's like you're a martyr, right? It's like you're just like you die for a cause, or you die for, the love. Because of the love that you have for your friends or for the people that are around you, you're willing to die for them. I want to shout out, all the families, all the parents out there, all the people that have love in their hearts, that are willing to do that for the people that they love, right? Because love is painful, I think that's what Jesus Christ shows us too, right? Love is very painful, right? To love someone is painful as much as it is, so beautiful. I feel like we express love in the form of pain, right? Like we, to surrender to something, to love something, is to be willing to, feel the pain, right? I really appreciate you guys tuning in today. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hit that subscribe button. You know what it is. Your boy Jonathan Laine, and I encourage all of you guys, step out of your comfort zone. You'll never want to go back to that comfortable zone that you were in anyway, because you'll be an evolved version of yourself. I love you guys so much. Take care of yourselves. Peace.